by 9. Fine.
Put this right around here. Alright.
So just count it down whenever you're ready.
Alright. I'll start talking in 3, 2, 1. Alright.
Go on.
Hello,
Good
everyone.
luck.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name
Also,
is...
not to cut you off initially, I'm very sorry. We do have a $25 donation from Anonymous, I'm assuming my mother, saying, good work, Miss Vital. Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. Alright. Hello, my name is Peas, and I'm really excited to speedrun Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD. This game is a 2019 remake of the... remaster of the original 2006 Wii game. This was actually a launch title on the Wii, way back when. So we go from using a Wii Remote to motion controls. Or a keyboard and mouse if you're playing this game on PC. So while this game brings many changes to the mechanics for motion controls to analog, there's actually another really cool addition, which is Sonic. So he's going to be going pretty fast throughout this run. The only sad thing is we won't be able to see the first cutscene because this is done on a completed save file. So we're going to be going from Monkey Island 1 all the way down to Ultra Heaven 9. So I'll go ahead and explain more of the game as we get into the run. Alright, so I think I'll be ready. Let me minimize this really quick. And there we go. Alright, so I'll get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, ready, go. Alright, let's get this. So, Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. What is the game like? Well, if you just now notice, I jumped. If you're familiar with the Super Monkey Ball games, the whole point is to get from point A to point B, from here all the way to the goal. And Banana Blitz actually allows players to jump, which opens the door for some really cool strats that you see later on. And actually, the reason why we're using Sonic in this game is because every character in this game, unlike the original games, actually have stats. So some of them can go pretty fast, some of them can go pretty slow. Some bounce high, some bounce low. But the only useless stat here is the life count, which is only defaulted to 3. So, and if you're familiar with Monkey Ball speedruns, we do not play the bonus stages because we're not penalized for it and it wastes time. So we're just gonna keep on right on going. And the cool thing about World 1 is that, okay, that wasn't cool, is that this is pretty much your tutorial part of the world where you just get a feel of what the game is like. And about the first cutscene, essentially the main point of the game is to rescue all the golden bananas that were stolen by one of the bosses in this game. You'll see him once we beat the 8th world. And now we're coming up to a really cool skip, which was really hard on the Wii Remote, so check this out. Nice. Awesome. So the only way that you would miss this normally is if you got bridge collision, and I'll go into more detail about that as we move on, or you pretty much don't really have control coming from the side all the way to the bridge. So yeah, really good to get that on the first try as opposed to marathon luck happening. And alright, so another thing that Banana Blitz has is boss fights. Why did they add this to the Monkey Ball franchise? The world may never know. It really stops the flow of the gameplay here, but we're going to be getting through these bosses pretty darn quickly. Now, I want for this bird to blow some wind, and he may not blow wind. Thank you. Okay, cool. Alright, so I want for him to do this because it's actually fast, but I kind of got a slow pattern here. Is he going to do it again? No, he's not. Okay. That's not too bad, to say the least. It can go pretty slow. He's going to blow wind. Nope. Alright, he's just gonna be slow. Nice. This is the pattern that you don't want, because either he'll take forever to attack or take forever to cool down. Wow. Alright. That was a really slow boss fight, but at least Rider World 1. We are out. And thanks for the good lucks in chat. Hoo-wee. So we rescue the first banana. We have 7 more to go. if you're doing this run normally, I wouldn't really worry too much about the red, probably up until this roll right here. So this is where the run truly begins, where you see more of the bouncing strats. And just more of pretty much what the fundamentals have to offer. Okay, so you can really imagine how difficult a lot of my strats are compared to using the Wii remote. They're pretty much a lot more easier with analog controls, as stated earlier. And I'm gonna throw a really nice fun fact when we get to the third world here, for anyone who's played Banana Blitz HD already and are a little bit confused with the music. And yeah, World 2 is going by pretty fast. Like I said, Sonic goes really fast. And speaking of fast, we have a really cool skip. Let's see if we nail this. Oh, that's looking good. That's not, okay. That's not the skip that I was talking about. The cool thing about missing that is there's a backup where you can just hit that part, or you just die. But that's okay. That's only 4 seconds time loss. So we're gonna have to play some catch up later on in this run. Early game can be pretty weird if stuff like that happens, or even with the bosses. So, yeesh, not too bad to say the least. So I had to slow down on that bridge there because bridge collision pretty much means you either lose all your momentum or you bounce really high and get sent somewheres. It's kind of a weird thing. All right, so I'm gonna go for a safe skip here. Jump off of here, bounce off of that, and just jump right here. So the cool thing about bouncing strats is when you bounce and jump at the same time, you cancel all of your momentum. Meaning that you have easier control as you land. So this boss right here, probably the biggest gatekeeper of any boss fight for that matter. Not the hardest, but a huge gatekeeper. Alright, so I'm gonna want for him to shoot right around this time. That's okay. 113 shoots good. Awesome. Okay. So I didn't shoot the thing straight away because it'll be a little bit slower to hit him. I'm gonna want for him to shoot another bullet. Same thing right around here. And if you get too close to this boss, he will, or the camera will actually lock to his location. So like it did right there. So this is really good. Okay, whew. I thought I was going to die right there or get really close. So right here, I'm gonna be a little bit careful. Nice. Ooh. So I have to go quickly around there because gotta be super careful about the camera getting too close to him. He should die right here. Did I get him? Yeah. Cool. It's kind of easy to check whether or not you get the last hit on him, because if you get 2 bullets and hit him as he's trying to recharge, he actually takes less damage, which is why I only got one of the bullets on him, and then yeah, just went from there. So here we go, World 3. This is where we've already warmed up the first 2 worlds, and now we start going even more fast. So here's your fun fact. This is the second Super Monkey Ball game where Sega has had issues with their music. So essentially, they weren't able to gain the rights to the original music from the Wii, which was actually remixes from Super Monkey Ball Touch and Roll. And they were all really good. And Smooth Shiver is the only one that was actually composed by one of the original composers of Banana Blitz. So that's the only one that was able to stay. As unfortunate as that sounds, yeah. So BBHD actually has, the music is actually from between 1, 2, and Monkey Ball 3D, as well as some pretty new music that's actually cool. Just that now, I run this game on PC partially because I wanted to have the full Banana Blitz experience and put in the original music, which is allowed in runs, thankfully. Pretty thankfully. Whoa, okay. That goalpost was looking a little bit sus. Just a little bit sus. Okay. So, nothing much really too much to be said about this world aside from the music, because we're just bouncing, we're going pretty fast on the ground. This level can go really either fast or really slow, so yeah. Oh yeah, that reminds me. So because Sonic is in this game, instead of bananas, they're actually changed into rings just to fit the whole theme of Sonic the Hedgehog. So, which is really cool, except for the end of the at the end of World 8. So I'm gonna go for another cool skip here. Nice. Cool. So basically, you can either actually jump right there to save your momentum, or you can just bounce and save about a couple of seconds. Whew, okay, this boss is probably my favorite in terms of execution, because check this strat out. I'm gonna pray that I get this, because the movement here is pretty tight. Alright, here we go. So go into zigzag motion. Nice. Got him. Alright. So now we're gonna be chilling. Pretty darn chilling. Ooh-wee. So, I don't know about y'all, but for some reason, even before this, when I got to Smooth Shiver, I'm already kind of shivering a little bit. I don't think it's cold in here, but maybe the whole vibe of Smooth Shiver is making me shiver just a little bit. But we're getting into the desert, which feels a little bit hot, so hopefully I can get a little bit warm and lay off the shivering a little bit. And by the way, I just got a gold in World 3, which is pretty interesting. I thought that was a little bit slow, but we take those. We take those. So World 4 in particular, this was actually one of the biggest issues of Banana Blitz HD. So on console, and you're probably only on console, or unless you don't have a really good PC. This world in particular, wow, okay, I got stage collision. I didn't even get to talk about it yet. But this level in particular has frame rate issues on the Switch, or even consoles for that matter. It's funny because on the Wii there wasn't really that many issues with frame rate drops, but this level in particular, what you saw right there, I got I got stage collision. Well, bridge collision and stage collision are the same thing. I just like to use them interchangeably when it comes to what the cracks are on the stage. So if you run into the middle of a crack, you can either lose all your momentum or you can go fast. Mainly you just lose your momentum because of how the developers designed the stage. So that's kind of weird. And that was probably one of the biggest issues of BBHD on consoles. Switch, for that matter, being more weaker than the PS4 and Xbox One. Which, by the way, this game is backwards compatible with next-gen consoles. So if you have a Series X, Series S, or a PS5, go ahead and grab yourself this game. It's really fun. Super duper fun. So this stage actually introduces, what's it called? Speed pads. So there's actually going to be oh, okay. I did not die right there. Can I save this? Yes, I can. I lost 4 seconds, but I saved it. Okay. Whew. I was a little worried about that. Just a little worried. And the one thing I also glossed over is that this world in particular has stairs and pyramids. Why are they in this game? I have no idea. But the good thing is, because Sonic goes pretty fast, a lot of these linear stages just go by very quickly. So, and when we get into the mid-late game, there's going to be some really cool jump strats that I'm going to be pulling off. Alright, so we're going to be getting through this one right here. 86 is pretty good. Pretty good. Whew. This is a pretty good run so far. Personally, it's a lot easy to mess up early game, but when you really work on just some of the speed strats in the early levels, you can feel pretty comfortable with how the game works. So this boss in particular plays like an actual level, thankfully. But the only problem is that there is RNG, unfortunately. The first two bosses have RNG. This one also has RNG. Okay, that was good. That was good. Okay, let's see. We have this one right here. That missile broke through the force field. That has not happened to me before. Alright, we should make this nice. Cool. Alright, so since this is the longest boss ending, now would be a good time for donations and or announcements.
Alright. Right now we don't have any new donations. However, I just want to talk a little bit about the charity. To Right Live on Our Arms is a nonprofit movement dedicated to presenting hope and finding help for those struggling with depression, addiction, self-injury, and suicide. To Right Live on Our Arms exists to encourage, inform, inspire, and also to invest directly into treatment and recovery. We do have a few donation incentives that I want to talk about. So the Scooter OP My Immortal Chapter 1 dramatic reading. I have heard him read this, and it is amazing. And I can't believe he actually agreed to read it on stream. So that's definitely one that you guys would want to put donations towards if you have the ability to. And then let's see what else we've got. So then we've also got for Arya the Pomsky Christmas Unicorn Sweater, we have $61.05 of 200. And DGR World Drunk Percent Run. I think Meta is going to be potentially running that one. So that's another one. That's $27.96 out of 100 right now. So if you guys, you guys have been awesome so far in putting in donations, and this is more than we ever expected. So I just want to thank everybody, and just continue to donate and help out this awesome charity.
Yes, please donate, and thank you all so much for your support. And by the way, that 5-2 skip that I pulled, I actually forgot to say get your PogChamps ready, but one person in chat actually threw out the PogChamp. So yeah, so that skip on 5-2 actually saves 40 seconds from doing it normally, and 20 seconds from taking the first swing. So that's pretty much the biggest skip in the entire game, and that's probably the biggest, or probably one of the most hardest strats to learn in BBHD. It is possible on the Wii, but a lot more difficult due to motion controls. But now, this next level is also a PogChamp friendly stage. Please don't goalpost. Thank you. Okay. So for some reason, this stage will like to goalpost me. Now this one is another PogChampy stage, so let's see if we get this cycle. So we're gonna wait until about 110. Go. Ooh. Can we make this? Yes, we can! Awesome. I'm gonna play a little safe right here. Fun fact, this stage was actually changed compared to the Wii. There is an invisible wall straight above the platforms there. Meaning that Yan Yan could actually get over that thing relatively easily, but because they removed that wall in this game, it's a lot more difficult to pull that skip as Yan Yan. And by the way, I actually never really talked about the other monkeys in this game aside from Sonic. So if you've seen the GDQ run of Banana Blitz on the Wii, the main monkey used was Yan Yan because this game is still focused on jumping and pretty much bouncing strats. But Yan Yan was really slow, even on the Wii, so in some cases, the runner actually swapped a Baby, who had much faster ground speed and a slower hitbox. So we're coming up to my least favorite boss in the entire game, so this is where I'm going to implement my strat of playing it safe. So what we're going to be doing here is waiting for, just basically reading where he's going to go. Okay, that's good. Just as long as his disjointed tentacles do not push me off, we're going to be chilling. Okay, get these first 3 hits here. Ooh. Okay, get out of the way of that. So, where the green octopi will spawn is pretty much RNG. I did not die right there. Let's go. Okay, he's hitting the green little octopi off, so that's really good. That's good. Uh-oh. That isn't. But I'm lucky to have jumped over that. So we should have one more hit right here. This is really slow because I'm not trying to die. Okay, let's see. The last hit is always the hardest hit. Oh, good. Come on. Hit him. Whew, okay. Relatively slow ending there, but yeah, that's one of many examples why you should play it safe on this boss. Oh dear. So, we are pretty much halfway done with this game. Halfway done. Surprisingly lost 12 seconds off of my gold. Interesting. Anyway, so World 6. Probably the hardest world. One of the I think is the hardest world in BBHD in my opinion, in terms of frame rates and basically the strats that you would pull off. Yeah, speedrunning wise, there's actually a few bit more harder tricks compared to World 5. So this next level is going to be a big example. But actually this one too, because I'm going to pull a quick time save here when this clock hits 94. Nice. Boom. Alright, here we go. This stage, get your PogChamps ready. Let's hit this. Really nice. All right. So this strat actually saves well over 15 seconds compared to doing it normally, or quite a few if you play it safe. There is another strat that's easier, but I go for this one because it's a lot faster, and I've actually IL'd that stage quite a bit, and it's really consistent. 6-4 can be also a bully, so I could have gotten a 48 there, but bridge collision does exist. So. Alright, here we go. So, 6-5, not too bad. This stage also got changed from the Wii. Some of the stages that had rails were turned into wires for motion controls, which makes some stages harder and some stages easier. And my least favorite level is coming up after this, and which actually has a really interesting change in terms of the stage's size. So 6-7. This is a guaranteed time loss if you die on it, because it is 30 seconds, and you gotta be careful. So I'm gonna be doing that here. And even in some cases, I don't go too fast, I can slip off the edge and die. So, ooh, that was scary. So we have to be careful. Okay, that's looking good. That's good. Come on. Yeah, don't feel afraid to run down the clock if it means for playing it safe. So that's good. Now this one, 6-8. I actually have a strat. The strat that I'm doing is something that I came up with to get the cycle skip. Let's see if we hit it. Nice. The best way to tell if you got the skip is if Sonic goes into the ball. That's basically your best visual cue. All right, this boss fight. Diva. So what I'm going to be doing here is knocking these down straight to 1, and now we're going to fight her. Oh, okay. I got 2 more hits on her. Come on. Come on. Come on, Diva. Stop turning. Okay, 1 more hit. Come on. 1 more hit. Oh, she's singing. That's okay. That is perfectly fine. The good thing is I did not die right there, so we are good. You can I could have actually saved about 10 seconds if I got those last hits here. So this will definitely gold, and this is actually world record pace right now. Oh, never mind. I lost 0.1. So please knock on wood, because I hope that I did not jinx myself right there. So I am 23 seconds ahead. So depending on how well this boss goes, we may be pretty much chilling throughout the entire run. I actually got the world record yesterday, like a world record yesterday, and that's with 2 deaths. And the other record actually was actually deathless. But I had really slow 6 and 7 bosses, so I was gonna come back and clean this up, which is what I'm doing right now. So yeah, hopefully we will see a pretty solid record if I play very well here. So World 7 is actually super duper duper linear. Good thing Sonic makes it go pretty fast, but in terms of, you know, doing some of the stages normally, World 7 is actually the hardest world in the game, funnily enough. Speaking of hard strats, let's see if we get this. Oh, that's looking good. Don't go post. Got him. All right. So that fall down strat is a lot harder than it looks. It actually saves well over 6 seconds from playing it safe. So glad to have gotten that, and now we're gonna be pretty much playing perfect for the rest of the game. I'm telling myself to play perfect because I do need to play perfect. Just to get a really nice record. So you can imagine how difficult these levels would be on the Wii, and you would not be wrong whatsoever. So the good thing is, even if we die here, this boss will determine if I stay ahead or not. It will determine. So here's another linear stage. We just go straight up this thing. Yeah. Pretty boring to say the least. Just beat this level here. And because this next level actually plays itself, here's another good time for any announcements and or donations.
Right. Well, it doesn't look like we have any new donations yet. But again, I just want to talk a little bit about the charity. To Right Live on Our Arms is a nonprofit movement dedicated to presenting hope and finding help for people struggling with depression, addiction, self-injury, and suicide. They exist to encourage, inform, inspire, and also to invest directly into treatment and recovery. And I would just say, chat, if we could get some hype going for Peas and getting this world record, that would be amazing.
I definitely appreciate that, because after this world, there can be a little bit of room for error. So I gotta be super careful here. So this boss, I'm looking for a 35-second fight, because that's my ILPB, and that's with really safer strats. So we can play pretty good here. So let's go for the cycle skip here. All right, nice. Now I'm gonna wait a little bit and start jumping so I can get it right here. Good. Now I'm gonna wait a little here for this next hit here, so I can go for a 5-hit. Okay, this is. Oh, I think that's a 6-hit because I got her a little bit too early. But that's not too bad. A 6-hit equals fast cycles, but a higher chance of it being a slower fight. Yep. So we're gonna have to play a little bit safe here. So this isn't too bad. I did not want a 6-hit. Yeah. What? Oh no. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is actually unfortunate. Eesh. Like I said, this stage will determine whether or not I will get a nice record, but it's all good. It is all good. Shouldn't be too big of a time loss here. Oh, okay. All right. This boss is being mean to me now. We're gonna be behind now because, yeah, strats. We gotta love to see it. There we go. I got super unlucky, but you know what? I'm not even mad, honestly. Uh-oh. That's not good. That is so not good. I wanted her to go for Hulk Smash so I could hit her right here, but oh man. So yeah, when you trigger 6 hits, she will normally get the snake form, as opposed to this form right here. So I'm probably gonna be behind by 30 seconds, but it's all good. It's all good because the rest of the game will actually be pretty nice. Please do not spawn in snake form again. I'd appreciate it. well. Alright. This is probably the slowest World 7 boss fight that I've had in a hot minute. There we go. Okay, we're out of here. That's okay. That is perfectly okay. World record is 1000% non-existent, but it's fine. My early game was really slow, personally, and I actually did not expect for this to happen, but it's okay. Marathon luck is a pure thing. So I'm not gonna get tilted by the red, because now I can actually start going for okay. Alright, game. Don't rub salt into the wound because with slope collision. That's actually another type of collision that actually happens. Sometimes when you go over a slope, you can lose all your momentum, and that can happen. So, yeah. So World A is actually the last world for regular main game, but we have the extras after this, and the unlock requirements are actually more nice. If you beat all the worlds with even with a continue in this game, you can actually unlock the last 2 worlds. While on the Wii, you had to not get a continue at all in order to unlock it. And okay, I feel better about this run because I first tried that speed pad skip here. So yeah, not too bad. So we're gonna skip this bonus stage right here, and yeah, we're gonna pretty much hopefully get a really solid 36 because this is looking to be. I'm not too sure what the time will be for IGT. So actually, the timer on your screen is good for RTA, but the reason why we actually use IGT in this game is that loads also matter on console, and they're pretty slow depending which console you play it on. So we actually use IGT. Even though the RTA is a really good amount. So at the end of this run, I will tell you guys what time I get off of IGT. So good thing I actually got this strat on the first try, considering how dead the world record is. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh yeah. So basically, the all bosses record is actually IGT a 2940 something, and because of me getting super unlucky on World 7, I'm gonna probably finish this boss at around 3040. So either 3040 or 31. So kind of a big rip here, but at least we're almost done with the game. Almost done. Okay. So the funny thing, okay, that is not okay. Now it's guaranteed going to be a 31 because I completely missed the weak spot there. So this spot is actually more annoying as Sonic because he's a lot bigger, and it's hard to get around to the weak spot here. So this is actually super slow. So we're going to be playing a super safe here, and this is one of the worst places to die on because these cycles are really really slow, and if you miss like this part right here, you're just going to be stuck here for quite a bit. Whew. All right, come on. Okay, good. There's a chance that he will yeet you off the stage, and that's a no bueno. Alright, yeah, 31-14. So this is looking like to be a 36 finish. Like, probably mid-36, which isn't bad. Hopefully it can be close to second place on the leaderboards. It might be. Oh, wow. 1 minute and 4 seconds off of the record. That's yikes. But yeah, so what you saw right there was lazy development. Sonic is actually supposed to be at the end there, but because they just put him in like at the last minute, they didn't code Sonic saving all of the bananas and you know that. So yeah, that's pretty much cursed to say the least. So extras is actually going to take 5 minutes, and the current record for this is 5 minutes and 12 seconds, held by me. I do hold all 5 of the main game mode records, so this is one of the ones that I want to improve big time. And okay, so what happened there was I got a really low bounce, and which confused with my jump height, so sometimes that can happen. That's probably one of Sonic's biggest weaknesses, to jump like straight after you get straight after you bounce. So that will happen. Not too bad though, as World 9 is practically quick and it plays itself. So yeah, I'm gonna go for a really cool skip here now that the world record is, wow, okay, maybe not, because I did not jump right there, so this is gonna be a little bit slow. Yeah, I gotta play it safe because of that beginning right there. Not too bad. Alright, so I actually lost 2 seconds because of the beginning there. I would have actually gotten a 49 with good movement, so kind of unfortunate. Alright, so this level is actually a very quick auto-scroller, and there's nothing really much left to say about World 9, so now would be a good time for any announcements and/or donations.
Alright, well, it doesn't look like we have any new donations. So let's check out our donation incentives. So a couple other donations incentives we have the Super Metroid Birthday Mission, which is going to be run. It's going to be at 6:20 approximately, depending on our time. It's going to be about 6:20 Eastern tonight. And Type Potato would be playing that on hard. That incentive is $50. Right now, we don't have anything towards that one yet. And then we also have StarCraft 2, Harder to Swarm, all Kerrigan levels. That's a $250 incentive. Right now, that's at 0 as well. So if you guys want to start getting in donations, it would be greatly appreciated. This is a great charity, and you guys have been awesome so far. So keep it up.
All right, thank you all so much for your support as we're getting into this last world of the game, and we're going to ignore me goal posting a 9-9, considering that's actually a hold-up strat. But yeah, so Ultra Heaven is actually super hyped because one of the biggest changes to this game is actually to the 5th level, which is actually the most infamous level of any Monkey Ball game. Expert 7 and 1, yeah, pretty infamous, but Ultra Heaven 5, ooh dear. I'll actually talk about it when we get to the level here. Once we get through these next couple levels here. Ultra Heaven is probably one of the biggest worlds I practice, given how it's the hardest world in the entire game. And it's what makes late game, like, really fun to do. Aside from World 7 boss being a bully, Ultra Heaven is also more of a bully. So here, once we skip this bonus, get your PogChamps ready for 10-5, the hardest level of any Monkey Ball game. Uh-oh. Okay, that was close. So here comes the biggest change. Ready? So there. In the Wii version, Sega forgot to code or put in collision on that particular platform towards the end of the level, and so meaning that you basically fall through the stage. However, they fixed it in the European versions of Banana Blitz, so kind of sus, but at least they fixed it in this game, making 10-5 a lot more tolerable. Just a little bit more tolerable. Also, I just realized this is going to 37. Oh, that's actually kind of a rip. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Unfortunately, at higher level, you're gonna start seeing more slower deaths as opposed to quicker deaths, which is kind of a bummer to say the least. But yeah, This was actually a really good run in terms of, you know, how I executed strats. I'm not even mad that I kind of choked the boss, or the boss just bullied me. And time is coming up once I hit the goal tape, not the goal tape. Once I hit the goal on here. So 10-9 is pretty much a combination of what you learn throughout the game. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD and time. Not bad. Not bad of a... Okay, so it's 38:49 RTA, but my real time is actually 37:17, so... Whew. Got that over with. 1 minute and 30 seconds behind world record, but that's not bad at all. Not bad. Ooh-wee.
All right, thanks so much. That run was amazing, and that, you know, that's unfortunate about the world record, but you know, you still had a really good run. You know, those bosses are just, you know,
yeah,
they're assholes sometimes.
Yeah, they're pretty much one of the biggest reasons why people do not like Banana Blitz, because the bosses ruin the flow of getting from point A to point B instead of just, you know, hitting them over and over like you're fighting a boss in Zelda or in Sonic or Mario, all those type of ordeals. But yeah. Let's see. Last things from me. Guys, thank you all so much for your support. Good luck to all of the other runs in this marathon. If you want more of my content, feel free to follow me at PeasSMB, not MBS, SMB. I changed the acronyms to reflect SMB as Super Monkey Ball. I'm definitely going to be getting this down to 34 because it is possible, and it was close to there. I just died on the boss. So, again, thank y'all for having me so much, and I will see everyone later.
Thanks, guys. We will be back in a little bit with The Little Mermaid with PGA Mexican.